Hi, everybody. This is Pastor Susan, and welcome to a new week of devotions as we are beginning a new sermon series called Enough, Discovering Joy Through Simplicity and Generosity. And so this week we're going to begin by talking about how dreams become nightmares when we are in a world that is always saying we need more. We need more. More things, more possessions, more money, more whatever you want to fill in the blank. We think that finding, or the culture tells us, the world tells us that we find our completeness, our wholeness through things and consumerism. And we're going to be talking about our relationship with money. We spend a whole lot of time talking about service of time and talent, but also as we fearlessly come in contact with these questions that sometimes we do not pursue or ask ourselves about our relationship with things and money and all of that. How is that keeping us from the life, the abundant life that Jesus said he came to give us? And so this week we're going to be asking the question, how can we have enough in a world of more? How can we have enough in a world that tells us we always have to have more? So is there more is one of the questions. Is there more? I know that there have been times in my life when I have asked the question, am I truly pursuing the things that lead to greater, deeper relationship with God? And am I fulfilling the purpose that God has for my life? And Jesus says in John chapter 10, verse 10, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but I have come that you might have life and have it more abundantly, that you might have life and have it to the full. And Jesus taught us through his life and through his teachings and through his service and through his generosity, what it means to have that full, abundant life. So I know that we do in our culture live sometimes by the clock. We live by our work. We live by how can we have more things. And certainly as we have entered into a time when it is easy to purchase things online in a second. We don't even have to think about it. Oh, I need this. Oh, I need that. To not consider what it is that we are doing. Because often when we live in a instantaneous moment of decision making, we place ourselves in bondage. We place ourselves in bondage. The question is, how are we filling our lives? What are we filling our lives with in terms of time and resources? And we pack our bags, our lives are kind of like a suitcase, and we pack it, stuff it as much as we can, and then sit on that suitcase so that we can get it all in. And I know that this is true in my life. I'm sure that you can probably look at your own and see how you're stewarding your life and your resources. And are the things that you invest your time in and your talents in and your treasure in, those things that lead to life? Are those things that are stealing life from you? It is the important part of our spiritual work to consider what it is that we are focusing our attention on and what is it that we are not that leads to life. Because, stuff is never going to give us enough. I mean, if we recognize that all of the people who have a lot of treasure, they either find the key to living free of that treasure by their generosity, or they are so bound by it that they have no life at all. And so today, what would be enough for you? I want you to think about that today. What would bring you a sense of wholeness in your life? Perhaps it does have something to do with your decisions regarding wealth and making money. Maybe it regards your family life. Maybe it is about having a more simple life. You know, there's the song that says, "'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free." And so, do our possessions own us? Or do we use them and steward them in ways that bring life to ourselves and to others and to the realm of God? Let's consider that for ourselves this week as we enter into this time of considering what our dreams really are for our lives. And may we use our time to consider what Jesus teaches us about that true life. Amen and amen.